Hey ladies, happy day 3 of our 5-day Coach Basics boot camp. Today I want to talk to you about what we do on a daily basis as Beachbody coaches. Essentially, these are the 4 vital behaviors, and I really think in the beginning, if you stick to these 4 things, this is like going through elementary school. So figuring these things out, nailing them down, and doing them every single day are going to help you graduate to high school, where then you'll implement a few more things. And literally, we are always continuously learning in this business. So, to start, we have our 4 vital behaviors. And honestly, in the beginning, this is what I did every single day. I had a checklist to check these things off, and if I did them, my work was done for the day. So, number 1 vital behavior is to, and these are in no particular order, is to be proof that the products work. And I think this is the easiest one because by now you are all invested in one of our programs. And that's not to say that you can only do a Beachbody program. If you want to be doing something else, if you're attending classes or if you're a runner or stuff like that, it doesn't mean you can't do those things as Beachbody coaches. We are health and fitness advocates, basically. And at the end of the day, a transformation from one of Beachbody's programs is fantastic, but as long as you are active, that is what is most important. And we have such an array of programs, especially with the All Access Pass now, that we have something for everyone. I really do believe that. No matter your age, your level of ability, there is something for everyone. So we are proof that the products work. Maybe you're not doing a Beachbody program, but you're drinking Shakeology every day. And you want to be sharing not just like, oh, I'm drinking my shake or whatever. You want to share why these things are working for you and why you're doing them. Not just because I need to do this because I'm a Beachbody coach and I want to make money. It's I drink my shake every day because it helps me go to the bathroom every day and my stomach doesn't feel like garbage anymore. I do my workouts every day because I've lost 15 pounds with them in less than 2 months and I feel amazing. That kind of thing. Not just saying I'm doing this because I'm supposed to, why you are doing these things. So how it's changing your life by using the products. And also, we have more than Shakeology and fitness programs. We have a performance line, which is our Energize, Hydrate, Recover, and Recharge. I use the Recover and Energize pretty much every single day. I use the Energize before my workout. There's the 3-day refresh, which is awesome. If you have a trip coming up or for after a trip, a quick 3-day detox basically that still has food. They are great. We have Shakeology boosts if you need extra greens or the digestive boost or focused energy. They are great to invest in. So there's so much stuff in your shop that you can check out that you can be a proof of the product of. So that's the first one. The second one is to invite. And this is the most important behavior for building your business, but some coaches are going to tell you you have to invite 10 people a day. You have to send 10 private messages a day to be successful. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you to do that because I think everyone has their own definition of success and how slowly or quickly they want to build this business. And it's up to you and the amount of time that you have to put into your business for the amount of people you're going to talk to every day. Maybe you're going to choose 4 days of the week to reach out to 5 people in those 4 days. Maybe you're going to choose to reach out to 2 people every day for 7 days. I will say that the people you're talking to, it's most likely that for every 10 to 12 conversations you have, you're going to get 1 or 2 yeses or maybes. And the rest might be no response or not right now, I'm not ready, it's not in the budget, or an objection of some kind that you can go back and follow up with. And if you check out, we have a video in the team page that you can check out about inviting. It's currently pinned to the top of the page. Lisa added it, and it's really, really good. I'm talking to people, highly recommend. I almost want to make it like mandatory that you watch it because it's that good. So don't fear reaching out to people, because that is the thing that holds most coaches back from the success they are looking for. It's not a scary thing. If you shared your success with Beachbody so far with us, so now it's up to you to share that with others. So that's kind of why we asked that question on Monday. You had success, so don't be afraid of sharing that success with others and ask them to join you. It's not like we're professionals or anything. I'm on my journey, so I ask people to join me on my journey as I'm doing my workouts and I'm trying to eat healthy. Do you want to do it with me too? It can be as simple as that. And also with inviting, it's about sharing your journey. It's not just literally reaching out to people. It's sharing your journey, connecting with old friends, seeing people at the grocery store and helping them out for what they're shopping for, that kind of thing. So yeah, the amount of time you spend per week is up to you, / the pace of success you want to have. Define what you want to do and what success means to you is the most important thing. The third vital behavior, which is the newest vital behavior that was introduced in January of 2016, so over a year ago now, is to recognize. It's recognition. And if you think about your day job, how often does your boss give you a shout out in front of everyone or through social media or anywhere to say, you did an awesome job today. Man, you killed that project. I know for me it's never happened, and I think being a Beachbody coach, that is one of the greatest gifts we have, is to recognize the efforts of others, whether that is a challenger, a coach on the team. And I'm not talking like rank advancing or hitting a high success club number or earning a great paycheck. I'm talking about like you finished a 30-day program, you ate clean all week, you came out of your comfort zone. Coming out of your comfort zone is such a big deal, and I think it should be recognized publicly as well as within our own team page. And just like sharing our team culture publicly through that recognition makes people really interested in what we're doing, and I do think we have something that's worth shouting about and getting people intrigued by. So that's recognition. You can give it in multiple ways to multiple people, including recognizing yourself for the behaviors and your like actions, your results, that kind of thing. I do personal recognition like every Transformation Tuesday. I share my before and after, and that's recognizing the effort I put in, how I felt before to how I feel now. And I think that's a form of recognition. So there's so many ways you can recognize others and yourself. The fourth vital behavior, which I leave to last because it is absolutely critical for the success in your business, and if you don't do it, you will fail. And I am promising you that. Promising. If you do not do this behavior, you can quit right now. And that is personal development. And I know when I first started, personal development is basically reading self-help books. And for me, when I started, self-help was something that people who were sick and needed help read. Like I read Jodi Picoult and Nicholas Sparks. That was what was in my library, in my e-reader, whatever that's called. That is what I read. And to think of a self-help book, like I never even heard of personal development before Beachbody, but we are blasted by negativity pretty much our entire lives, the entire day. If you scroll through Facebook, you see people complaining literally all the time. If you go on a news website, turn on the TV to the news, is there much positivity being shared there? No. When you're at work and you're with your coworkers, it's generally gossip or complaining about how crappy work is, or at least that's what my work is like. And that gets like, it just gets ingrained in us, and it is so hard to be positive all the time without investing in your mental health through personal development. So if you choose to not do personal development, I challenge you to be a successful Beachbody coach and prove me wrong, because I don't think it can I don't think it's possible. And same as I don't think you can maintain your physical results without blasting your mind with positivity and motivation and encouragement on a daily basis. I know for me, some people say your posts are so great, whatever. I can't do that. I can't write like you, and that's okay. But know that all of the words that I write down literally come from the personal development I've done. And my mom, I don't wake up positive every day. I didn't just turn on this positivity light switch when I became a Beachbody coach. It is literally investing time and money into reading, listening, watching. It's not just sitting down and reading a book, because who has time to sit down and read like half an hour every day? I know I don't. So I have on my phone, like you do, the podcast app, if you have an iPhone, right there. And you can literally go and search podcasts. My favorites are Lewis Howes, The School of Greatness. We have the National Wake Up Call, which I'll get into in a second. There's Earn Your Happy. I had to delete all of them because I have no storage on my phone, but there's so many. You can just look up personal development. Tony Robbins has one. There's so much that you can listen to. Same as reading. I would highly suggest you check out The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. I don't know where that book is, but it's somewhere around here. That is the best one I think I've ever read. You Are a Badass is great for like self-image, but I really think The Slight Edge is a perfect place to start for a Beachbody coach, and we can create a list of books that we should all be reading and implementing. It's not just enough to read, but you got to soak it up, then take action on what you're reading. Take notes. And you can just watch YouTube videos. And there's two kinds of personal development too. There's skill set and mindset. So one, you're working on your mind and being that positive light in your own life and sharing that with others. And two, there's skill set. And these are two completely kinds of personal development, but for skill set, it's like learning how to work social media, like how to work Facebook, going on YouTube, checking that out. Our National Wake Up Call that is every Monday, that will be uploaded into your podcast app on like Tuesdays. That would be a skill set. I know I have the book Jab, 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 Right Hook by Gary Vaynerchuk. That would be skill set. So it's learning a skill versus improving your mindset. So both of those are equal. Well, mindset's definitely more important, but skill set is just as important to work on every day. In order to advance your business, you need to be learning and growing on a daily basis. Let's see. So we have to find a way to believe in ourselves, to find more positivity, more confidence, to believe we have a bigger purpose, to believe that we can impact someone's life, to believe that we have the potential to do more. And the only way to do that is to fix the negativity devils on our shoulders, because we all have those devils on our shoulders. As much as we want to think others don't, we all do. And there's almost a fifth vital behavior, and I just heard this on Christine Dwyer's podcast, who is one of our up line. She's way up there. And she said her fifth vital behavior, this isn't official through Beachbody, is creating value. And that's such a big part of being a Beachbody coach, is sharing something that's worth sharing. And she said, if you're in this for a business, social media is a business, which I completely agree with. This is your brand, your expertise, and your industry, and sharing value for free will help you grow your business and help you work in your purpose as you discover that purpose. So if you have no value that people want to share or talk about or soak up, then they're not going to come to you as their coach. So be thinking of things like we did on Monday, like your brand, like how you can help people through being your authentic self. and think about, why does someone want to click on my page or profile today? Like, am I sharing something that's worth value coming to check me out and see what I'm up to, whether that's like a creative recipe or fitness tips or drink enough water or just sharing positivity through your personal development, that kind of thing. So that's it for the 4 vital behaviors, and the 5th one added in. Like I said, you can build your business in the beginning just by doing those 4 things every day, being a proof of the product. So you wake up, work out, drink your shake, check. You invite, so you're sharing your journey, you're connecting with others, you're sending happy birthday private messages to people. That's a way of inviting. You're just, if you see an old friend that has cute kids, it's sending them a message and saying, your kids are so cute. How's life going? How's your winter going? It's been awful on the East Coast, that kind of thing. Then 3 is recognition, to recognize the success or the efforts of challengers, coaches, teammates, yourself. And then the 4th one is personal development, to be really focusing on inspiring yourself to be a more positive human being and developing the skills to be the kind of coach you want to be. I always ask myself, if if I was someone on the outside looking in, am I a coach that I would want to sign up with? If that makes sense. It makes sense in my brain, but hope it makes sense in your brain too. Anyway, that is well over the amount of time I wanted to spend on this, but there's a lot to jam into the 4 vital behaviors. And now I'd like to know from you below what program you are doing, what your favorite Shakeology recipe is. Recognize someone in this group for something they've done this week, and what personal development are you going to dive into? My recommendation is the Slight Edge or the Compound Effect or You Are a Badass, or the Go Giver is another great one, but the Slight Edge is so good to start with. So that's it. Let me hear those things below sometime today, and let's make it a great one. Thanks, ladies.